I think that we have to be very honest here that when you close certain sections of a park or a road to vehicular traffic, you are eliminating some level of access. You cannot deny that. So because that is the goal is to have less cars, right? So how then we can accommodate access in some other ways? And I think that is a question that I have. It's not as one-sided or just large, like 70%, overwhelming. I think there are folks who want access, and I think we need to hear them out. Based on that survey, we'd like to know that, what is the race and ethnicity demographic of that 70% of survey results. How many were Black and Brown and AAPI survey respondents, and what about people who are seniors and disabilities? It raised the questions about the plan that the city departments propose. If it's based on that survey, then that means that there's still a lot more work that actually needs to be done about access. Now, the question is, can they even meet every single demand? And that is the question I pose for everyone. And that is people who want it reopened to cars, people who want it closer to cars. How do we find a compromise? About timing of closure, about which sections are allowing vehicular traffic, but what kind of vehicles too, right? Right now we know that underground is the garage, right? There's circulations underground. We want the garage to be affordable and free, even for some folks, ADA folks. Or seniors. There's a circulation, that we only wanted to come in from Sunset, going out to Sunset. And the question is, can we also have a safe circulation from the Richmond side and back out to the Richmond? And so that you have sort of this kind of two circulation happening that can perhaps accommodate visitorship increase, accommodate access needs, and allowing people to really have all these access to all these spaces. Should we keep it closed until we problem solve? So the answer to it, no, because then you're saying it is okay to keep out the seniors, it is okay to keep out people with disabilities, it is okay to keep out people living in Chinatown, Bayview, and Excelsior until we figure out all these access for them, then they can come back. Well, I think that's problematic, isn't it? I have heard people, which I'm offended greatly by, is that if these people, they say to me, are people who live in Chinatown, Bayview, and Excelsior, their visitorship rate weren't that great anyways before pandemic. So what is to them if the road is closed? Because we know that the road's closed, the visitorship hasn't dropped significantly. That is not equity. That's offensive, because we also been told the road is closed, the usage jumped significantly. Oh, it is so great that all these people then now coming out to enjoy JFK. Then who are these people? So obviously these are not the people, not the Black and Brown and AAPI communities living in Chinatown, Bayview, and Excelsior then. Shouldn't we dig deep down? If this is a city about equity, that mentality is problematic. At this moment, I think that there's a lot of missing data and missing demographics in the conversation around JFK. I'm cautiously optimistic that we'll come to a compromise. When, I don't know. But in the event that we cannot come to a compromise working with the mayor and city departments, I think there are other venues, there are the opportunities to really figure out a compromise. And I think that we can figure it out. Compromise happens even though no one believes it in City Hall.